Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel Mind-Blowing Facts. Today's video, we're diving into a powerful topic, what a woman feels when you stop looking for her. This is a situation that many people may have encountered, but few truly understand on a psychological level. In this video, we'll be exploring the intricate emotions that come into play, why women may feel a certain way, and what these reactions can tell us about human nature. Let's break it down. First, let's understand what it means when someone stops seeking another person. In relationships, whether romantic or platonic, feeling wanted and valued is essential. When you stop looking for someone, it can trigger a range of emotions in the other person, especially in women. Psychologically speaking, when someone stops reaching out, it can feel like a rejection, even if it's not intentional. Rejection hits at the core of our self-esteem and can make us question our worth. For women, social conditioning and cultural expectations can further amplify these feelings. Many women are raised to believe that being desired is important, and when this stops happening, it can feel like a personal failure or a loss of significance. But before we jump to conclusions, let's explore the feelings that might emerge when you stop seeking her attention. At first, she might feel confusion. It's natural to wonder what happened. Did she do something wrong? Did she lose your interest? The confusion stems from the abrupt shift. 1 minute, things may have been fine, and the next, you've gone cold. According to psychological research, this can lead to anxiety. The fear of the unknown creeps in, and she may start overanalyzing every interaction she had with you. Was there something she missed? Something she said that changed the dynamic? This is a common pattern when people are left in limbo with no closure. During this time, women may also feel vulnerable. The sudden lack of attention can make her feel like she's lost a significant connection, and this uncertainty can trigger feelings of emotional insecurity. As time passes, the emotional reactions intensify. The first and most immediate feeling she may experience is sadness. This is the emotional aftermath of being ignored. It feels like an emotional withdrawal. Many women report feeling emotionally drained, almost like they're mourning something that was once important to them. The sadness might turn into frustration. She may start feeling resentful or angry, particularly if she feels she's been led on or misled. These emotions are not necessarily a reflection of her being overly sensitive. They are a natural part of human emotion when dealing with disconnection. In some cases, women may also feel a sense of betrayal. This is particularly true in relationships where the expectations were high or there was an emotional investment. When someone stops seeking you, it can feel like a betrayal of trust or commitment. However, not all responses are purely negative. There's also a process of self-reflection that occurs when a woman is left without attention or contact. This is an important psychological aspect that often gets overlooked. At this stage, she may begin to reflect on the relationship or connection she had with you. Some women may even come to a realization about their own needs or wants. This can be empowering, as they may see this as an opportunity to reassess their own priorities and emotional needs. It's important to note that this can also lead to personal growth. Women might ask themselves, why did I feel so dependent on this person? Or what does this relationship really mean to me? It's a period of emotional maturity where they can better understand their own desires and boundaries moving forward. From a psychological perspective, the act of seeking someone out and conversely withdrawing from them can be seen through the lens of attachment theory. Attachment theory, developed by John Bowlby, explains how people form bonds and how those bonds affect emotional behavior. When someone stops pursuing, it can trigger a person's attachment system. For those who have an anxious attachment style, this situation can be particularly painful. The withdrawal can heighten feelings of anxiety and insecurity, making it difficult to feel confident in one's self-worth. On the other hand, women with a more secure attachment style may interpret the withdrawal differently. Instead of anxiety, they might feel a sense of relief or closure, depending on the context of the relationship. Understanding attachment styles can offer deep insights into why a woman may feel a certain way when someone stops looking for her. In today's world, communication has evolved in a big way, thanks to technology and social media. If you stop looking for a woman, it can amplify the emotional impact. Social media has created a connected but distant dynamic. The constant accessibility of information means that a woman might constantly check her phone to see if you've reached out. And when that message doesn't come, it only intensifies the feelings of being ignored. Research shows that people, particularly in romantic contexts, experience heightened anxiety when they see that the other person is online or posting frequently but isn't engaging with them. This modern phenomenon has made emotional responses even more intense, making the act of ignoring someone more painful than ever before. Over time, however, the initial emotional turmoil often shifts. Women who have experienced this disconnection will eventually go through a process of acceptance. This stage is about recognizing the reality of the situation and adjusting emotional expectations. For some, this acceptance brings healing. It can be empowering to recognize that their emotional value is not tied to whether or not someone is seeking them out. They may start focusing more on self-care, personal growth, and nurturing relationships that make them feel appreciated. It's also important to note that some women may never fully understand why someone stopped seeking them, and that can be part of the healing process. Not every situation requires closure, and sometimes the best way forward is simply to move on. So what can we learn from all of this? The key takeaway here is that communication is vital. If you stop looking for someone, it's important to consider the emotional impact of that decision. Relationships thrive on mutual effort, and while it's natural to take a step back at times, complete withdrawal without explanation can lead to significant emotional distress. If you do need space or time away from someone, it's crucial to communicate that. Setting clear boundaries and being honest about your feelings can prevent confusion and emotional harm. In relationships, clarity goes a long way in maintaining emotional health for both parties involved. Rejection is one of the most challenging experiences for the human psyche to process. The fear of abandonment is a primal fear. When a woman experiences this emotional withdrawal, it often taps into this deep-seated fear. The fear of abandonment stems from evolutionary psychology. Throughout human history, the need for connection and support from a tribe or community was essential for survival. Today, this fear manifests in romantic relationships or close friendships. If someone stops looking for her, it can trigger feelings of being left behind, leading to emotional distress. While it can be difficult, healing from emotional disconnection is possible. Once a woman processes the initial feelings of sadness and anxiety, she may begin to look for ways to heal emotionally. Psychologists suggest several coping strategies that help women recover and regain emotional balance. One effective strategy is mindfulness. Mindfulness helps women stay present and manage their emotional responses. Instead of obsessing over the reasons why someone stopped looking for her, practicing mindfulness allows her to focus on her own feelings and needs in the moment. While the experience of someone stopping looking for a woman can be painful, it also offers an opportunity for growth and change. The key to moving forward is acceptance. Women can come to terms with the fact that not every relationship, romantic or otherwise, will thrive in the way they expect. Acceptance does not mean giving up on relationships altogether. It means acknowledging when something has run its course, or when the dynamics have shifted. It's about understanding that the absence of attention does not define a person's worth, and that both individuals may need space to grow emotionally. Another key strategy is seeking support in conclusion. When you stop looking for a woman, she may go through a wide range of emotions, from confusion and sadness to anger and eventual self-reflection. The emotional impact depends on various factors, including the nature of the relationship, her attachment style, and how she processes rejection or disconnection. Understanding these psychological facts is important for building stronger, healthier connections. Relationships are complex, and it's important to be mindful of how our actions or inactions affect the people we care about. Thank you for watching today's video. I hope this has helped shed some light on this emotional topic. If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave your thoughts in the comments below. Let's keep the conversation going.